Hello, welcome to this video on eddies. It's a way to break up whitewater and to enjoy rivers more fully. So what's an eddy? Okay, it's a water that's moving at a slower speed than the main fast current. Where you find it behind a boulder, to the sides of the river, either side of a rapid. It's a circular motion of water usually. The boundary between the main current and the eddy is often quite distinct, and we call it an eddy line. And it's unstable. So the eddy itself is a safe place, but the boundary between them is unstable, so you want to cross that quickly. So to enter an eddy, you want speed and angle. So you want to aim for the top of the eddy. The reason there is that the boundary between the fast and slow water is more defined and shorter, and it's easier to cross. You come in fast and at an angle of approximately 45 degrees. You want to lean forward and into the turn as you cross between the fast and slow water. Place your paddle into the slow water, take a stroke. What you're doing there is you're pulling your boat into the slow water, the nose of the boat, and the fast water will act on the back of the boat and push it into the eddy as well. So paddle across the eddy line because it's unstable. You don't want to get marooned or on that unstable eddy line. Get over the eddy line as quickly as possible. Okay, to exit an eddy, you're facing upstream. You build up your speed and set your angle so that you exit at 45 degrees. You lean forward and into the turn, and as you cross from the slow water into the fast water, you will be making a stroke on the downstream side. So cross the eddy line at the top of the eddy, as we said, and paddle on the downstream side. So you're crossing at the top because, again, the eddy line is more clearly defined, and it's a shorter distance of an instability, so you cross it quickly. So why use eddies? Well, it's a safe place for a group of paddlers to join up again. It allows breaking up of a rapid into smaller sections, so you can slow the whole process down, not just go right down the middle through the main current. It gives you the ability to scout from the boat and to see what's coming next and to make a plan. So we'll look at some video here which illustrates these points taken on the TUMMEL. So here I'm looking downstream, identifying where some eddies are, taking the first one. So small rocks, but they're giving me a small eddy, and that's enough to keep you secure. So looking downstream again, identifying eddies right and left. Going left, because the one on the right seems shallow. Now from this point I'm seeing further on the other bank, on the right hand side, several eddies. They all look shallow, but we'll try one and see what happens. So yes, it is shallow, but it's slow water. Now there is another eddy, the far side of the fast water, where the other boat is. So going below the rocks, in the white water, and into the eddy. So there is someone paddling across the eddy line. So I'm going right again, looking downstream, choosing the next location, which is another shallow eddy right. But from here I can see eddies to my right now. So across the fast water, and there's actually an eddy behind this rock. So there it is, and then there's another one further across. In fact, there's a third one between the two. So into that slow water, and have a look again. So there's one between me and the rock, behind the rock on the far side. And again, shallow water, but I can see the other eddies. From here looking downstream. In fact, I'm going to go across to this eddy that's level with me. So that was a ferry glide across to the eddy, and there's a better eddy with a bit more depth. Plenty of time to look around and take stock of the situation. So now I can see the boundaries. There's eddies to both sides, so I've got plenty of choice. Going left, paddle across the line, and in. And here, unusually, the eddy, the current is coming close to the bank, so there wasn't much of an eddy. But even in the middle of the river, there's slow water. There's slow water, now it's fast, and it's slow again. And so you can find a lot of slow water, even amidst a fairly fast flowing river. So looking down, there's boats in both eddies, left and right.